adjust that camera. I'm not sure where to put it, but anyways, here we go. I guess that's the best thing we can do at this point. I think you got us. But yeah, we just got this cool place in Bellingham. Boat's around the corner. The bay kind of goes back there, and it's where the takeout put in is. And then around that way is all the docks. You can see way off in the distance, maybe all the masts over there. And then you enter the marina just around the corner over there. But this is kind of like a breakwater thing. But man, get you caught up and not really we've been doing small projects on the boat, but really just trying to take it easy, letting the hand heal. It's still pretty sore, but it's getting better. And it's because of limited use and definitely being careful with lifting weight with it and everything, just so it gives it a chance to heal. So I'm probably still a couple weeks away from that, as long as I don't do any more damage to it. So I've been just kind of trying to bide my time doing little projects here and there. Financially, we were kind of, struggling. And then I was waiting basically for my taxes so that I could get more things that I needed to get accomplished on the boat. Like I got a new bilge pump, and I got a high water alarm system for the bilge. What else? We had installed that old bilge pump, and it just wasn't working. It was older, been in there for over 5 years, whether it was running or not. And before that, who knows? So they're going to just get a new one. Better safe than sorry. And then, like I said, the bilge alarm, too, there was nothing like that in there. So, you want to know if the bilge pump isn't keeping up, and that's why I got that. So, new bilge pump, bilge alarm, been painting some things. We've worked on the dinghy, repairing some holes in the dinghy past couple days. And what else? Just small stuff. One of the cockpit locker tops, the other one that I had left to do some things on, that has been primed already. So today I'll sand it when I get back. I'm going to sand some of the fiberglass that I did to the dinghy before I paint it, and also sand that locker top before I start putting the final coats, the top coats on. Probably do two probably top coats. That primer is nice and thick on there. So, yeah, that's it. I think it's April, middle of April, about thereabouts. And so I'm kind of gonna hang low until the end of April, beginning of May. And I figured by May, then I can really start going at it. My hand will be better, or at least best case. And we need to get that rudder taken care of. And whether that's having one rebuilt or getting the existing one out will be the question, because we're struggling with that for sure. So, but that's it. Yeah. We're just hanging out, Wanagi and I, enjoying the afternoon here. Getting away from the boat is important. I'm going to start caring more about myself than I have been. And I think that's important, because I can't take care of her. I can't take care of any of my responsibilities, and I'm just not doing well. And what I mean by that is this boat has been great. It's amazing. I appreciate, everything. It's keep me busy, but it's overwhelming. It is, because I've had to learn so much. And then the projects are just never ending. Well, that's not true, but it just seems like there's so many, even though there's a lot of little ones, but it gets overwhelming. I feel buried a bit. And the other was I've been in there since October on the hard, staying in the boat yard. And that's a tough deal on its own, just because I've been alone. I mean, thank God for Wanagi. If I didn't have her, I'd have lost my mind. But yeah, it's still pretty tough, because social, COVID, all that stuff, even social interactions at this point are pretty limited. I talked to a few people in the boatyard, and that's about it. So, but hopefully spring's here. We can start getting out more. The hope is to get the boat in the water by the end of May. So by June, somewhere in June, I'm thinking realistically, because that rudder is going to be a lot of work. It's doable. It's just I've never done it before. Got to find the right people and do a lot of the work myself so that I'm not. I've got to save some money on it because I can't afford. I'm not rich, bitch. Rich bitch. Hey, so good morning. We're gonna be putting our winches back on our boat here and here. One up front and then this side one. Actually, we did a bunch of repair work on, as you can see. This is JB Weld because I actually stripped a couple screws out, so I had to drill them out, and so we're gonna have to retap that one. But these two should just go in, put Lana coat on the screws so that no corrosion or no more corrosion happens, and that'll be good. So this is something I got to do as part of putting in these winches. Is the new screws. They actually need to be coated in this Lana coat. What it does is it prevents the corrosion of two different metals that come together. It's like a grease basically, and it just keeps them from corroding as much. So that's what we're doing right now. So I'm going to do each screw and then slowly put it through. So here we go. I'm going to get it on my hands eventually, but whatever. Maybe we can. There we go. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. So the screw holes weren't lined up. These have already all been greased and redone. I didn't put them back in.